What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Funded Trader video. So for those that don't know, the Funded Trader will give you capital if you pass our two-step evaluation. So this is for professional traders, for people who want to gain more capital. In this video, we're going to cover basically our top trader right now. He has been number one on the leaderboard for the past week or so, and he went up, I think at the peak, he was up about 114,000 on his account. He does have a 600K account, so for those asking, so we're going to do a complete overview of this trader's account here to kind of check through everything and see how, they went about making all this profit. I got their account up on FX Book as well, so we're going to run through that, and they are currently trading. They're currently taking trades right now. So when I do bring on their account, I'm going to show you their account. You guys will see they got some trades actually running at the moment. So just to look at our dashboard, we can see this person's they're up 91,000. So at the peak, I believe they were up about 113,000. So they do have a 600K account. They passed three 200Ks, and then were able to get the 600K. I do believe they did several challenges before they achieved this 600K account. From what I can see, I think they've literally taken up to 5 challenges before actually passing, and they actually had I believe 400K account that they failed as a funded account before this actually happened. So they've invested a good amount of time into this, and as you can see, they haven't given up, right? They've been trading, for the past couple months, pretty much from the beginning. They've been one of our first traders that actually purchased the program. So they've been putting in work for a couple months now. So we've been open for about 5 months. But as long as they make their withdrawal, they're at a point now where they're definitely going to get a good return on that initial investment. Even if they paid up to 10,000 in challenge fees, if they withdraw 90,000, that's definitely in trading terms a good risk reward there. Making nine times your money is a good bet. So let's just dive into the dashboard a little bit. As we can see at the moment, they're currently at 691. If I actually bring their account on here, we can see they're currently in some trades right now. We can see the current day. They're currently down 8K for the day. But that doesn't matter. If we go to the month, right here, we can see overall they're up 94K. You could see, we scroll all the way back. Clearly, they only trade NAS, right? So they're trading NAS 100 for the most part. I don't even think that they have another order in here, and they're not, from what we can see, using any EAs or anything. Let's go back onto the dashboard and see what's going on here. Let's just come back into their account history. So for those that don't know, for the dashboard, you can see all the trades that you have taken. Let's go all the way back. They have 380 entries. So they're taking a ton of orders. They're averaging about 10 orders per day, which is a lot. Their lot sizing 0.5. As everyone knows, on the funded accounts, we do request currently that people don't open more than 0.5. This is for copying purposes, since at the moment the traders still have demo accounts. There is a discrepancy between the demo prices and the live fill. So obviously in a demo environment, you're going to get a fill as soon as you hit sell, but in a live environment, you might not get that fill as immediate because it's actually searching for the liquidity. It's actually executing it in the live market. So there might be a little bit delay or different price that you actually get. And so on and so on. So that's why we asked for that rule. Once we do get our own broker, that's no longer going to be in place. But this is just for copy trading purposes, to make sure that when Yousuf is trading, we're trading alongside him and actually making money, with him. So we can see, again, 38 orders, a ton. Obviously, no rule breaches up to this point. I believe he came within $100 of failing at one point. So there was a day that he did come very close to actually failing this account. He hasn't taken, I don't believe, any profit splits on this so far. He is eligible to make a profit split. At least I think he's eligible at this point to make a profit split. But this would be what his current split would be at the 80% share. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the dashboard. I want to hop into FXbook and kind of take a look. We can see his active trading days. He's been trading now for over 30 days. Obviously, no end date at this point. So let's go ahead. Let's hop on to the FXbook and kind of take a deeper look as to what's going on here. So let's pull up his drawdown tab. We can see here 15%, 1 day, 12%, 7%. Now, FXbook always isn't, that accurate. But this was definitely the day that he was struggling a little bit. October 13th definitely was the point at which he was struggling and almost hit that daily drawdown. We could see some days where how FXbook works is it calculates if the last day he was down 3.5 and the next day he was down 9.38. You're going to subtract both of them. So he didn't hit the 6% on any given day, according to this, according to our dashboard, and anything like that. So obviously his account to this point is still pretty much safe. Let's come down here, look at some more stats. So his average win is 24 pips. His average loss is negative 75 pips. So definitely a range there. We see his profitability. He's 80% profitable. So literally his trades, 80% of them win, 361 out of 455, which is really good. Obviously that's a very good win ratio. Right here, his best trade 11 grand, his worst trade 11 grand. So pretty much, even on his trades, which isn't that great, right? We're always looking to have better risk reward, on his trades, but because his win percentage is so high, that actually makes up for that. If he, has kind of a 1-to-1 here risk reward, but his win percentage is so high, obviously he's going to be, very profitable. Let's go ahead and look at some more stats. Average trade length. So you would assume that trading indices, that maybe he's a scalper, maybe he's like an intraday, but he's actually more of a swing trader. So he's been swing trading a lot of these. If we go and kind of pull up his biggest trades here, we can see that he's been holding these for a good amount of time. Let's go here. So he's been holding these. If you see right here, 1 day, 4 hours, 22 hours. This one was an hour, 5 hours, 4 hours, 46 minutes, 3 hours. So he is swing trading, indices. He's swing trading NAS 100. For the most part, he's obviously avoiding hitting the drawdown while he is swing trading. He's using stop losses. He's using take profits, which is obviously really good. Back to the drawdown, one of the stats we did see is traders that go down more than 3% in any given day, normally end up blowing the account. He is in that territory, so that's something to definitely take note of, as we're kind of looking at this. But let's continue to look at his trades. So yeah, he's using stop losses. Obviously, his lot sizes are the way they are because he's splitting everything up. But yeah, that's all, telltale signs of, someone who's using a risk management plan actually having stop losses position. But you can really see on all of his trades, he's holding them for multiple hours here, and the percentage gain, I mean, he is trading a 600K account, so let's keep that in mind. I mean, a 2% gain is 11K. I mean, that's a ton of money, right? So the 600K account definitely makes a huge difference. He's only really up 12% or so right now, 15% on the account, right? And he's, up 100K or so, or right around 100K. So the 600K account is definitely a monster to grab and to have. So, it's something that he's taking advantage of. You can see he's chopping away at this, not any crazy, nothing over 2%. He hasn't gained over 2% in any given trade, which is definitely interesting. And let's actually look on the flip side, his losses. He hasn't lost more than 2% in any given trade, which is also, very good risk management habits. And for the most part, he hasn't lost more than 1% in any given trade. So he is definitely utilizing a risk management plan, which is obviously why he is profitable. So we can look at the by month. We have September, 6% gain, October, 9% gain. So he is month over month actually gaining more profit, which is also definitely very promising as well. And like we were seeing, he's currently, in some trades, currently managing the account, and we have spoken with him. We brought up, the conversation, and he currently doesn't want to make a withdrawal. He wants to continue to trade through this week because of fundamental reasons. He believes that this week is going to be very profitable for his account, so he's going to let it run. So we'll see. We'll see how high Yousuf can actually get this account. I believe that it's going to continue to grow based on all these stats that we're seeing here. He definitely seems to have, a winning strategy that's going to work. So just to pull up the leaderboard really fast, here we can see he is the king. So Yousuf is currently the king of the funded trader kingdom, 92K. This is as of this morning. We update this every single day. For those that don't know, we are putting this leaderboard together. This is just the amount that their account is in profit. So this isn't like for the week or anything like that. This is just their total profit that they're currently up. So when they withdraw, they will obviously drop down on the leaderboard into a lower spot. I know Ruben has already withdrawn, and now he's back on the leaderboard. So he's obviously crushing it, and we see a few other familiar faces on here that are doing really well as well. So come down here, drop a comment. Someone said, where did Lloyd go? Unfortunately, Lloyd failed his account. So he did a withdrawal and then failed his account. So, that's where Lloyd went. But we'll see how Yousuf does. And based on our conversation right here, we asked if he'll be processing withdrawal because we were excited to get that out to him. And as he, said here, he's waiting for big tech earnings this week. All tech stocks are reporting this week. So he might slow down trading by the end of the week. And he said he's going to withdraw pretty soon and keep us posted. So Yousuf, great job with the account. Obviously, been crushing it. And it's good to see that you kind of came back, from where you were. You were in a position where, you had failed some accounts, but then you came back and really, really killed it. So that is our funded trader overview. This is the funded trader. Guys, who is next? Who is going to be next to break 100K? Make sure to like and subscribe this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for all the support.